Hello, hello. Konnichiwa, hi, all that stuff. I'm gonna turn on my camera soon. Um, I have to get lunch in about 30 minutes. I have to try to get back into a consistent streaming schedule. I just want to thank you guys for the support. Okay. Hold on, I gotta move something. Um, but yeah, I want to say thank you. And, um, hold on. I'm gonna try to turn on my camera soon. I have to get ready. Um, oh my goodness gracious. I don't think it's that hot today, is it, chat? Oh, it's 65 degrees today. Is that right? Huh. Is that right? Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, I have my camera on now. Hold on. Hello to everyone. I just want to thank you guys so much for the support. I wanted to do a quick stream. This is not going to be a long stream, everybody. This is going to be short. But I wanted to come on here and say thank you, for the support, and that I really do appreciate the support. It's pretty crazy. Um, how fast the channel has been growing. So I want to say thank you guys so much for the support and all of that. You know, we hit 100 subs yesterday. Think it was yesterday. Yes, it was. It was yesterday, and I wasn't expecting it because it happened after I ended my stream, so I missed it. Sadly, damn, I shouldn't have missed it. Oh well, because I wasn't expecting us to hit it yesterday, so that's why I kind of ended the stream. Um, because the stream was going for like half an hour at that point. I was like, I have other things I need to do. I'd love to chit chat longer, so I left. But anyways, thank you guys for all the support and all of that. And I'm gonna have to go soon. Not soon, soon, but soon. Yeah, so yeah. But how's everybody doing today? How's everyone doing so far? Today's Friday, might be Saturday for some people already. But how's everyone's month going so far? This month really has gone by fast. It was just Easter just a minute ago. You know, it's like it was just Easter, and now here we are. So time really does just go by, doesn't it, guys? It just goes by. Uh, uh, yeah, it just flies by. But I wanted to say thank you guys, and this will probably make a video. So every time I hit a new milestone, I like to make a video, saying thank you, um, and all of that stuff. Am I signed in on this phone? I am not signed in. No, I am. Okay, I'm signed in. Perfect. Cool, I'm signed in. Okay. But yeah. But also, I forgot to post my stream yesterday about toxic people. So if you want to check that out, then please do. Toxic people, low key, they just hold you back in life, and they hold you back from what you can achieve. You can achieve greatness. You can achieve great things. But if you're hanging out with the wrong people, then you're not really, that's not good. If you're hanging out with the wrong people, you're going to start doing the wrong things, and when you start doing the wrong things, you kind of start falling, not behind, but like you start messing up, and we all mess up in life. You have to, in order to become a better person, you have to actually learn from your mistakes. You know. Oh, hi everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I was looking over there. Hello, Rocky, Zeke. I don't know how to say your name, but hello, hello, Rose. Welcome everybody. How is everybody doing today? I just wanted to thank you guys so much for all the support on my channel. This is a yapping channel, and this channel has been through some interesting points. There was a few years where I was not posting on this channel at all. I don't know. So, but I really appreciate all the support. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing on this fine Friday afternoon? How's everybody doing? I really hope everybody can hear me. It would really suck. People could not hear me. Um, that was my alarm. Did you guys hear that? That was my alarm. I'm sorry about that. That was my alarm. But hello, how is everybody doing today? We're just chit chatting. This is a yapping channel. And I say that all the time because it's literally in my name. So, yeah. I'm honestly really glad I rebranded this channel because, I kind of, not always, but, there was a time and point where I wanted a channel where I can just talk and talk and talk and talk and run my mouth and all that shit. So I was finally able to do that. I'm going to spend some of my Chipotle gift card today. Um, and I guess when I get back home, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get back home. I guess I'm gonna try to keep the stream going until it's time for me to leave. So yeah, but I did not have a topic for today's stream. Now we're gonna get back to the consistent stream soon, which each one will have a topic. So we're gonna get back to that soon, everybody. For right now, what we're doing is, well, today only, it's just a random stream, but some other streams will have topics and we'll have all of that good stuff going on because there's a lot of topics that I want to talk to you guys about, advice topics, stories from my life, and personal opinions I have, and etc. I'm going to try not to do too much, but it is important to express yourself and to express your mind and to say what you got to say. You know what I mean? um Anyways, so I'm not gonna lie, guys, I am an overthinker. I do overthink a lot, runs in the family a bit, and I want to get a better control of it. And I think a way on how I can get a better control of my overthinking is by focusing on what I can control, not on what I can't control. Focusing on what I can control. And so we're gonna talk about what that really means at one point. I think because we're gonna talk about you know that so stay tuned. Hmm. Who the fuck is singing? Now, I don't know how often I'm gonna be streaming yet, guys. I really don't know. What I'm doing is I'm just kind of taking this one day at a time. And, and I'm kind of just seeing, I'm just seeing as to where things will go. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off my camera just for a brief second, everybody. Hello, hello. Sorry about that. Give me one quick second. Um, I only have one sock on. I have to put on my other sock. Trying to make plans with my friends who doesn't live too far away from me, but they're low key genuinely being so fucking slow about it. And I get people have stuff going on, but me, man. Um, when I'm putting in effort, I like the other person to put in a lot of effort too. I think that's important for the other for the other person to put in effort, just like how you're putting in effort, right? Okay. I think that stuff is really important. Um, and I can't, really create, polls anymore. It just doesn't let me, and I think you could do it on desktop streams, but I don't really do those. Hmm. I wonder if we could add people to streams. Um, Anywho, gotta figure out what I'm gonna do next. You know what? I think I'm just gonna wear a jacket. This is how a lot of people remember seeing me back in high school. Because I used to wear this jacket back in high school and it somehow still fits a little. Um this is the jacket. Um you know, and I used to wear during, high school days, which was like back in like, because I graduated in 2023. But yeah, I think it's Old Navy, so yeah, I wanted to show that off. It's not bad, it's not a bad jacket, man. Guys, it's not a bad jacket. Um, but yeah, so my advice to you guys about overthinking is just focus on what you can control. And that is way easier said than done. But I feel like that if us humans just kind of focus on what we actually can control versus on what we cannot control, I feel like that if we focus more on what we can control, we would be happier people, maybe. Because people really just be stressing out, and they'd be stressing out. I'd be stressing out. I used to stress out all the time back in middle school, even about grades and school and shit, and same with high school. And in college, I'm getting better, but when you're trying to not overthink anymore, when you're trying to just become a better version of yourself, a happier version of yourself, it's not going to happen overnight. Okay, it's going to take months, if not years. It's going to take a long time, right? But you just gotta trust the process. You gotta trust the process and just hope everything works out. Um, I feel like that it's also kind of like daily practice a bit, it's daily practice. So yeah, you know. So yeah, I know it's not easy, guys. I know it's not easy, but you just try not to think too much about the future. I want to pass on my advice and my knowledge onto you guys. Now, that's not the point of this channel. The point of this channel is to yap about anything, and I think that I have been living up to that expectation, which is good. But not all my streams are gonna just be goofy or whatever. Some streams are gonna be me giving you guys advice and me giving you guys advice about the things that I've learned over the years and the things that I am still yet to learn in my years too. Hello, everybody who just joined. Hello, hello. And so that's the thing. I need to put on my shoes, and so yeah. So it's really easy to overthink, and it's also easy to think negatively. Okay, it's really easy to think negatively. But every time you think negatively, you got to remember that's not you. That's the anti version of you. We're gonna talk about that in a whole separate stream. I like to give little hints and all. Um, no. So yeah, that's my advice to you guys. Trying to fix my stuff. I think it's time I get a new wardrobe. I swear this phone is so much lighter compared to the phone I'm streaming on. Like you can feel the weight whenever I hold this phone. But this phone is way lighter. What the hell my friend said, bro? Bruh. Bruh. I was promoting this channel to my friends, and one of them said such a narcissist thing to do. Oh my gosh, bro. That's why me and my friends like have this inside joke, and we just been making these narcissist jokes for like the last few years, and it's just funny. I still have to tell you guys the whole story about what happened, cause like that shit really just got brushed under the rug. Um, so yeah, got brushed under the rug. Also, another piece of advice, guys: try to move forward in life. And again, I know it's not easy, but just try to move forward as best as you can. From stuff and hold on. Oh, what did our Rams do? I gotta check that out. Okay, so let's do something fun. To the one person who is watching, put in any topic, and maybe I'll try to talk about it if I know. Oh, he left. Try to put in a topic that you want me to talk about, right? And I will try to talk about that topic if I know about it. Okay, so put in a topic in the chat, and we can discuss it. And that's what's really fun about these streams. We can just talk about whatever you want to talk about when the main topic is done. If not, that's okay. No worries. No worries at all. Also, guys, I have stuff going on in my personal life. I mean, we all have stuff going on in our personal lives, and so because of that, sometimes I may not be able to post or stream as much as I would like to. And so I just want you guys to just know that I won't be able to always stream as consistently as I'd like. So yeah, um if this channel does good, if this channel does go much further than I thought it ever would, then I can do this full time and all that amazing stuff. Dream less the dream life. But for now, this is kind of a part-time thing. Well, not really part-time. I'm trying to post as often as I can post and all. um but yeah, uh so the stream's been going for about 22 minutes. I have to delete some notifications. It's like looking at a notification. I'm like, huh? All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more streams and more yapping videos. And I will see y'all. And as for yapping videos, I think I'm gonna kind of do more streams. I feel like streams are more fun than long form videos, but I will still continue to make shorts and all that. Anyways, thank you guys so much, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out.